Hello my friends, welcome back to my channel, Diamonds and Washi. My name is Katie, and if you are new here, hey, welcome. I hope you'll consider subscribing, and if you are back, well, welcome back. Today I'm here with an unboxing that is 9 months in the making. You guys, my pre-orders from Craftibly are here. Now, if you hadn't heard, or if you're newer to the community, Craftibly is a really, honestly, really amazing diamond painting shop out there. Really a small business that is based out of Texas. But they did a round of pre-orders for their kits over the past 9 months to a year. And they have been through the ringer with this whole process. I feel so bad for them because it's been one thing after another. And I believe that they have since said that they are never doing pre-orders again. I have to give them credit for trying to keep everyone updated throughout the process. And so I am not sitting here holding it against them. I know that if I would have contacted them and said, hey, you know, no hard feelings, I need to cancel my pre-orders because I don't want to keep waiting, they would have done so in a heartbeat, and it would have been not a problem whatsoever. But I really, really did want these kits, and so I did not cancel this pre-order. But just in case you're like, wow, you ordered these, it was literally the end of December 2021, and it is now the beginning of September 2022. This is not what they have stated will be the norm going forward. But I have 3 kits in here, I believe, and I'm really, 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 really stinking excited to get into them. And the one thing that I do have to say, though, just up front, is that some of these kits, I believe, they are no longer selling because of some things that happened with the licensing with these kits while they were going through the ringer. So I will have to, sorry for the noise, I'll have to go back and double check, and I'll list in the description below which of these kits are actually still available for purchase and which are unfortunately no longer able to be purchased. So if nothing else, I hope that this gives you a sense for what you can expect quality-wise from this company and some of the different kinds of things that they have to offer. And yeah, so we'll take a look. Now, I believe that any orders purchased going forward are going to come in boxes rather than tubes. We have toolkits, one for each kit here. But at least this round of pre-orders, I think because of when they were placed. Let me see. Oops, I just bumped that. Hold on one second. Okay, if I could avoid bumping my camera, that would be great. But because of when these were placed, they did still come in tubes. So just FYI, there's a little note here on the bottom. Grab this tube. I think I'm going to go ahead and try to unbox all 3 of these in this video and try to just do like a little haul. So it looks like they wrote a note here. Okay, and yeah, it's my invoice on the back. So let me show you what's going to come in one of these toolkits. I'm not going to open all of them, but I want to show you at least what comes in one of them. I like the cute little bags and stuff. Okay, it is knotted. And this should have everything we need to do our diamond painting. Ooh, lots of little goodies. All right, so it looks like here is a set of basic tools in here. Little branded bag. We've got, ooh, fun, purple, everything's purple, of course, that's their branding. We have a purple sparkly tray, super cute, some thin plastic multi-placers, purple wax, a purple squishy, purple tweezers, and where's the pen? I saw it, I know I saw it. And a pen that has a multi-placer on the end. Oh, and there's another small multi-placer here at the bottom. So we have all the little tools that we need. And then in the purple part of the bag, they also included, here's a caddy with some pink wax and a couple of rolls of washi tape. I'm guessing the print is going to vary. And in here this is a cover minder. So there's magnets on the back. You can use cover minders to hold back the plastic of the areas that you're working on. So absolutely everything you could possibly need to do your diamond painting. I appreciate all the goodies. Like I said, I'm not going to open all 3 because I think they're all going to be about the same. But that's the toolkits. Now, like I said, I have 3 kits here. We'll go ahead and start. What's the biggest one? Okay. Yeah, we'll start with this biggest one here. So first up, looks like they put stickers on the end. This one is Storybook Dreams. And I am so sorry, I'm blanking on the name of the artist for this particular piece. Let's see if it says inside. If nothing else, I will link it below, of course. But there is, I think that's all the kit contents are right in there. Yep, everything is in that plastic bag. Just double checking. I love these tubes. They're a good size. You can fit like a good size kit and diamonds in it, of course. So, okay, so it is taped. Where are my scissors? Don't want to cut the canvas, but okay. Just peels right off, no harm done. And this one's going to be big. This is one of the ones I was so incredibly excited for. Because look at this big dragon. Oh my gosh, this is gorgeous. Oh my gosh. Storybook Dragon, I think was the name of it. And then there's a gal sleeping on the back of the dragon. Oh my gosh, look at how gorgeous that is. All right. So yes, this canvas is wanting to curl up. I'll show you how we can fix that here in just a moment. But first, we have a little insert here, Craftibly diamond painting. There's some info about welcome to the Craftibly family, customer service. Their customer service really is top notch. How to diamond paint, some picture aids too. Accessory ideas. Oh, nice. Yeah, these are good upgrade ideas. And some features that are specific to their kits. They plant a tree for every order as well. So they have a guarantee. Don't be stuck with a project you hate. If you have any problems or decide you don't like this kit, reach out to us. Nice. All right, so we've got a pack of drills here that has a sticker on it. Wormtail. That is the name of the artist, and it looks like it's licensed through Shutterstock. We'll look at the diamonds in just a bit. Here we've got a sticker sheet with a set of, these are pre-cut stickers. And then over here, these are actually just 'cause stickers, as they say. So that's really fun. And then this down here, this sticker has a spot to write your start and end date. I like that it has the original artwork. I'll use that in my logbook. Over here, if you take a look, the number over here, it says DMC. That's a color code that most diamond painting companies use. It's also a color code system that's used in some cross-stitch floss. So that's where that comes from. It looks like this kit is going to have a total of 63 colors. And right here, these ones start with AB. So it looks like we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 ABs. And then LZ. I'm not 100% sure what LZ stands for. We will find out. We're going to look at these diamonds together here in just a bit. But all these symbols look distinct and clear from what I can see at first glance. And I like that these are pre-cut. That's going to make kitting up my diamonds go super, super quickly. Now, the way that you can get your canvases to lay flat, this rolling is completely normal with canvases when they're rolled up for shipping. So we're gonna help it along, help it lay flat. Since Craftibly uses poured glue on their canvases, it is absolutely safe to roll back the opposite direction. This is one of 2 main ways that I like to help my canvases lay flat. First, we're gonna roll it backwards. And the other thing that you can do, I will also show you. I might need to roll this side too. All right, that should probably be the trick. And then, there you go. Much better. The other thing that you can do, especially if you're taking a look at this and going, wow, oh no, it looks like it's wrinkled. It's not wrinkled. That's just where the plastic cover is has shifted while it was rolled. So what I like to do, just for aesthetic reasons, it's not doing any damage to the glue or canvas at all, but I'll just peel back the plastic cover about halfway in each direction and then just lightly lay it back down. And that usually will not only help it flatten, but get rid of what looks like wrinkles, but it's not. It's just where the plastic cover is shifted. If you happen to be working on a canvas that has double-sided adhesive, usually you can tell because poured glue uses a clear cover, double-sided adhesive uses a opaque cover, like a paper cover. Don't roll double-sided adhesive backwards. Poured glue is safe, double-sided adhesive, not so much. Look at how adorable this artwork is. I love it. Again, the name of this piece is Storybook Dreams, and it's by the artist Wormtail. And Craftibly licensed a number of pieces from that artist for this release. So here, Craftibly diamond painting, we have their branding. If you look at the edges of the canvas here, so it's scalloped, it's finished, you're not gonna have to worry about fraying. The material on the canvas itself, so the back is definitely like that, almost felt like short lint or soft lint, whatever it's called. But it's a nice material. It's got a nice thickness to it. You can see it's laying flat really nicely, but it also is malleable too, which is nice. So I do appreciate that. We have, of course, you can see it's poured glue, some nice clear symbols as well. We'll look at the canvas again here in just a minute, but here at the top left, we have a legend for all 63 colors. And then here at the bottom left, there's the thumbnail for the original artwork, the title, the artist, and a note about copyright. So yes, Craftibly does legally license all of their artwork from the artist or through a hub like Shutterstock. So that means that Craftibly has permission for the use of this artwork, and the artist is being compensated for the use of this artwork as well, both of which are really important to me. And yeah, so I really appreciate when companies are doing right by artists. Here's the bottom right of the canvas. There's some notes about like, okay, share your progress on Facebook and Instagram. Like I said, they have a Facebook group as well that I've found to be a really nice resource, and following them on social media has been a really good way to stay up to date with like the status of these pre-orders while they've been in transit and whatnot. Here's a note about their guarantee again. And we have that same legend over here at the bottom right that we had at the top left over there. So let's look together up close at some of these symbols, see what we think of the printing on the canvas. So it looks very clear. Look at that dragon. Oh my goodness. It looks like we have a decent mix of color blocking and what we call confetti. Color blocking is, well, here's a good example. There's lots of this color here in a small section, and you'll be able to multi-place through there, have that color in your tray for a while. We call that color blocking. By comparison, confetti is areas like, I suppose in here, where there's a lot more color changes in a small area. You'll mostly be single placing through there and changing the color in your tray a bit more often as well. So the printing looks pretty clear, actually very clear, and with a whopping 63 colors on this canvas. I am very happy to see that it looks like we won't have any trouble reading the symbols. Here's our dragon's wings. And then I would like to take a snooze on a dragon's back, please. Yeah, so the rendering, from what I can see just on the canvas printing, looks really nice. Wormtail has some really lovely artwork, and I think it can translate so nicely to diamond painting form. And it looks like Craftibly has done a nice job with this as well. So there's our moon and stars. So this looks good. Let me grab my measuring tape. I just want to see if we are measuring true to size. So this was listed as, they've got it listed in inches. My brain likes to convert all things diamond painting to centimeters, but since they have it listed in inches, that's what I'm going to go off of. It's saying we should be 38 inches left to right, and we are. We're actually a tiny bit over 38 inches, so more than true to size. And then top to bottom, we are at 22 inches on the nose. So this is true to size. So while we're just enjoying this beautiful artwork in the background, let me grab the diamonds for us to look at. So here we go. They're all packed together in here. Look at that pretty color spread. So gorgeous. All right, let's open this up and take a look, shall we? Let's see what these special diamonds are going to end up being. All right, so let's start here down at this end. So it looks like they are in order, and the bags are numbered with both the number that's on the legend, like in order 1, 2, 3, and then this number here is the DMC color code. So if you like to save your diamonds after you're done with them, you'll have the DMC code very easily on these baggies. Now, some people like to actually just work out of baggies. I tend to take the diamonds from the baggies and put them into like these bead storage containers just because I'm a little klutzy for baggies, and honestly, at least in my climate, baggies seem to end up being more static prone. If you run into static, you can just cut up a piece of dryer sheet and tuck it in the bag with the diamonds, and that will usually take care of the static for you. But I prefer to kit up into storage containers myself. And that's where those pre-cut stickers are gonna come in handy as well. So the quality on these looks really nice. I like that they're in baggies so that you have the option of working out of baggies if you like. If nothing else, I can save these baggies and reuse them. After I complete the kit, I can store my leftover diamonds in these baggies. So I'm not going to go through every single color because there are so many, but I do want to hop on down and show you our various special diamonds we're going to have in this kit. So I think, let's see. Make sure I grab them. Let's see. Okay, yeah. So our first special diamonds I'm going to be showing you are a kind of special diamond called an AB. This is a good one to show you as an example. So AB stands for Aurora Borealis, and these are named after the Northern Lights. Just like the Northern Lights have a really pretty shimmery, iridescent effect. The tops of these diamonds have been coated with a special super sparkly iridescent coating that gives it kind of a color shift effect and makes them even more sparkly than regular diamonds are. Some of them are more subtle than others, like this is a more striking and bold AB. This one is a little more subtle, as is this one. But the areas that these have been charted, it's going to highlight and draw your eye to a bit. It's just going to have a really, really pretty effect on those areas. It even picks up the colors of the diamonds around it sometimes. But here are 4 of the 8 ABs that we have in this kit. So lots of shades of purple and then a pretty white. I will do my best to take some time and show you where these ABs will be found in this kit as well once we're done looking at all these. So then we have this pretty pale yellow AB, again, pretty subtle. A red AB that is much more striking. A big bag of this orange AB. Wow, that's pretty. And then this more true yellow AB as well. Actually, most of those ABs are pretty subtle, so I'm curious to see where they'll be charted. Now these LZ, I guess that means crystals. So yes, you guys look, not only do we have ABs, but we have these amazing crystal drills. So crystal drills have a silver backing on them so that you don't see the symbol behind them when they're placed. All you're gonna see is this really pretty glassy, crystal-y effect of that color. So we have this big bag of these orange crystals and then a small bag of these yellow crystals. So chock full of special diamonds. I love that. Let's take a look, and I'm gonna do my very best to find out where all these special diamonds are going to go. So we'll start kind of at the bottom, and I will try to point out to you where we're gonna find these. So we have our orange and our 2 yellows here, and this orange as well. So I am looking for 2 for B and S. So all through these swirls, we have all of those special drills. We have special drills, both the crystals and some of the yellow ABs, and here in the stars, all of these yellow effects in the sky are gonna have some combination of those yellow and orange ABs and crystals, which I think is perfect because they're stars. It completely makes sense that they're going to have that really pretty sparkly effect. And these yellow swirls, again, we have a mix of those different ABs and crystals throughout. And on this bracelet that she's wearing, we have some of the yellow AB and yellow AB right here as well. Love that. Now let me look for our other colors. So we have all those purples. It looks like, so over here in the dragon, yes, so on the lightest part of the dragon, here, I think this is kind of the dragon's arm, yeah, white ABs are doing this white highlighting here and then here as well. And then we have all three of the purple AB colors in the lightest parts. I think it's all, yeah. So you have all three of the purple ABs throughout some of the lightest parts of the purple you're seeing on the dragon here. And then we've got, to make sure I'm not missing anything. Okay, let me keep moving up. So now we're kind of looking in the middle of the painting. In the dragon's face, we have white ABs doing an outline and a highlight on the profile of the dragon, a little bit here on the dragon's brow and then the dragon's eye, a little bit here on this side, and then all through the dragons, like the crest and the horns here, the white that you're seeing is a white AB highlighting throughout. That's going to have a really pretty effect. And then all three of our purple ABs are right next to the white AB, again doing some highlighting on the places, imagine like where the light is glinting off of the dragon's scales. That's where you're going to see the purple ABs. Moving over here, there's a little bit of the three different purple ABs in here as well, just a little bit. And then back here on this side of the dragon's wing, we have some of the white ABs and some of the three purple ABs as well. Now finally, we're going to get to see some of those really striking red ABs. Those are highlighting throughout the cloak that she is wearing. Also the red that's kind of in her hair and around her ear. There are red ABs, and I think her lips are red ABs as well. We have some white ABs, just doing some really, really light highlighting in her face, a little bit highlighting in her hair. The white you're seeing, there's some white ABs in there. And then the yellow ABs and the yellow and orange crystals all through her hair. Just her hair is going to have a beautiful, beautiful highlighted effect. So yeah, and I think that the ABs and the crystals next to each other like this are actually going to have a really gorgeous effect as well. I actually really, really love that a lot. So lots of all four of those special diamonds throughout her hair. And then of course the stars and the swirls that you're seeing here all throughout this top part. So the swirls up here, the stars throughout are going to have some combination of the two yellow ABs, the yellow crystal, and the orange crystal. So truly these colors together, it's just going to give the piece a really shimmery and textured effect. I love that a lot. The moon actually does not have any white ABs in it. Okay, that is all right. It's more blues actually are the colors in the moon. So that gives you a sense of where you're going to find all these special drills. I think that that is going to make this piece so, so incredibly gorgeous. So this is definitely on the larger side. I think that it is maybe geared towards intermediate to advanced diamond painters, but any kit can be a beginner kit because every kit's just going to be one diamond placed at a time anyway. But this looks like it's going to be a really, really beautiful kit to work on. This is one of the ones I was truly the most excited about, and I just adore it. I really, really adore this artwork, and I think that it, especially with all those special drills, is going to have a beautiful, beautiful look once it is complete. So I am going to pack this up and set it to the side. I'm going to pull out the next kit for us to unbox together. In keeping with the fantasy elements of the first kit, we're going to next unbox Eternal Companion Mermaid. So this is one of the ones that I actually am pretty sure that they are no longer selling because their licensing ran out after this run of kits, but maybe they'll have some extras or maybe someone will be destashing it. I'm not totally sure, but either way, we will take a look at it, and this will still give you a sense for what this kit may look like and what Craftibly has to offer. So I'm not necessarily going to go over all of the same like basic details that are the same from kit to kit just for sake of time, but I definitely want to take a look at the rendering and the diamonds and whatnot. So, oh wow, look at those colors already. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna turn this to the side because that's how we're rolling it, and then I'll flip it back. So this one is a little bit smaller, but looks so gorgeous. Let me roll it backwards to help it lay flat. The artist on this, I believe, is Sara Burrier. And she has a lot of really dreamy and fantastical, like almost watercolor effect artwork. So here we go. We have like a sea serpent dragon and a mermaid, of course. So I could not resist this one. I am such a sucker for all things dragons and just fantasy pieces in general. So I love this one so much, and the colors are amazing. Wow. So this is 20 by 20 inches, which I believe shakes out to, is that like 50 by 50 centimeters ish? Yeah, so that's like 51.5 centimeters each direction. It is, let's check inches to make sure it's true to size, which I bet it will be. Yeah, we are actually a little over 20 inches, so more than true to size. So roughly like 50 by 50 centimeters, if you're like me and think in terms of centimeters when it comes to diamond painting. So this has a lot of the same things that the first kit did with the branding, the canvas material, the drill field, the legend over here at the side. It looks like we're gonna have 58 colors. The legend's on both sides and a thumbnail. And then of course this is the copyright info. So yes, Eternal Companion Mermaid by Sara Burrier. SCCS is probably that licensing company. And then the usual social media, lifetime guarantee, all that. And this looks highly confetti heavy, you guys. So look at the number of color changes and the colors here up in her face. But the background here, I suppose, has a little bit of color blocking, but tons and tons and tons of color changes. I bet this is going to be so incredibly gorgeous, you guys. The dragon scales down here. It looks like this is going to have 4 ABs, so not as special drill heavy as the first kit, which is really okay. I prefer that they do it on a case by case or kit by kit basis. Here's the original artwork. Look at how beautiful that is. Oh my goodness. So 20 by 20 inches, square diamonds in this one. And 4 ABs, same pre-cut sticker sheet and whatnot. So let's look at these diamonds. Wow, this is so pretty. I just wanna look at it. There's that original artwork again, a little bit larger. That's so gorgeous. Oh my goodness. Look at those colors. This is so happy. I love those colors. And you can see the special diamonds down here. Let's take a look. So I believe that with Craftibly's kits, while they, actually hold on. All right, so with Craftibly's kits, they offer both round kits and square kits, like that's the shape of the diamonds themselves, but I believe that they choose. So while you can get both kinds of kits from their shop, each given kit, like this one, I believe is only offered in squares. I think, I'm pretty sure this one was only offered in squares. I don't think that you could choose one or the other, like round or square drills. But I would have to double check. It's been a little while, but I'm pretty sure that it said like, okay, Craftibly is offering this kit in squares. The last kit, it was like they just offered in rounds. So anyway, here's a look at those square diamonds. They look like they're a really nice quality. I'm not seeing trash. The bottoms of the diamonds look nice and flat. They look to be really consistent in size and shape and whatnot. So that is good to see. And once again, I'm not going to pull out all the colors, but I really want to pull out some of these lovely pastels for us to just enjoy and appreciate for a moment. Oh my goodness, these pinks And aquas and teals, this is so happy right now. Like this is one of my favorite color combos ever, like a mint and pink. So, 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 so pretty. And just like the last kit, these are pre-bagged. So if you want to work out of baggies, you can. Each of the bags has the number in the legend and then the DMC code here. Let's pull out those special diamonds to look at real quick. So we have 4, they're all ABs, and this just looks like happiness and spring and summer. So we have a giant bag of this white AB, a nice big bag of this pale yellow AB, and these have really subtle coatings on them, but it's still gonna sparkle so beautifully. This one has a little bit more noticeable and a really pretty AB coating. And then there's this orange as well. So let's look, let's find where those ABs are gonna go. So we're looking for those, okay, those are the symbols. So all through these dragon scales, the outlining of the dragon scales, all through its whole body here is white ABs. There's lots of white ABs here. I think these are, yeah, these are waves that are kind of coming off. So there's tons and tons of white ABs, kind of where the water is cresting. There's lots of white ABs. Over here, these fins coming off of the mermaid, there's white ABs through here. There's white ABs everywhere, quite honestly. We have white ABs all through the fairy's wings, so they're just gonna have a really pretty shimmery translucent effect, and some white ABs highlighting in her hair. And then in the dragon's face and the rest of his body, we can see up here, white ABs, again, giving shape to the scales and these like these fins and horns and ears that are coming off of the dragon. Tons of white ABs through there. And then the outlines of the scales are all white ABs through here as well. And those are the main spots for them. There's a little bit of the white AB through here, through this kind of frill coming off the dragon as well. And then we're looking for the orange, the blue, and the pale yellow. So I see the orange AB here in the orange spots on the dragon. And then moving up here, this part of the dragon's, I don't know if this is an ear, just a really pretty frill coming off of the dragon's head. There's orange ABs doing some really pretty highlighting through here. Just a couple of orange ABs right here, a couple over here as well, and a couple over here in these scales. So those are the orange ABs. The pale yellow, let's see, the number 6. Where is that one? There's not very much of it. There's a bit of it through the rainbow. The pale yellow in the rainbow is some of that pale yellow AB all throughout. There is just a, oh, there's some of it highlighting through her pretty hair, the mermaid's hair. A little bit of it here in the dragon scales, just a little bit of it throughout, not a ton. And then some of it here on the dragon's face. It's really, really light-handed with those. The yellow AB isn't too in your face. And then finally, we need that aqua AB. So the letter Z, there's a good amount of that aqua AB here on the mermaid. There's some of the aqua AB over here in the dragon scales. Really pretty shimmery effect. On the dragon's face, there's some of the aqua AB here at the bottom of its snout. A little boop the snoot. Some of the aqua AB on the ridges on the dragon's face, under his eye. Here on its whiskers, or these little things that are coming off of the dragon's face, I see the aqua AB here and here. And as we move up, I see some aqua ABs here. And as we go up the dragon's body, there's a little bit through up here as well in those aqua spaces. And then again here, these like whiskers or little like tendrils that are coming off the dragon have some of that really pretty aqua green AB as well. So you guys, this looks gorgeous. I love this kit. This looks absolutely amazing. Again, this was Eternal Companion Mermaid by Sara Burrier. And while the size is super beginner friendly, 58 colors is a lot. It's very confetti heavy. So I think this is still going to take some time to work on and finish, but I think that the finished effect is just going to be so incredibly stunning with all these amazing, beautiful colors together. So let me move this one to the side. I have one more kit to unbox with you guys.
So the first two kits had one of my favorite things, dragons. This third kit has my runner-up to one of my very favorite things, which is a fox. So this kit is going to be forest fox. Now, this art style kind of intrigued me. I was like, I wonder how this one is going to translate to diamond painting form. But I thought it was so cute, and I couldn't resist it. This may also have been one of those that was discontinued basically immediately. I don't know if they still have the licensing for this. Now, I will say that just because there are kits that they no longer have the license for, that doesn't mean that these kits were not done above board. That Craftibly absolutely still have their rights to produce these kits and send them out. It's just one of those quirks of doing pre-orders and that sort of thing. So just in case you were wondering, Craftibly truly is doing everything above board. I think that they're an amazing company. So let's look at this cutie. Look at that confetti right out the gate. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Oh, is this gonna have special drills? I'm seeing these oversized big dots on here. What? Oh my gosh, I just got really excited. So we have our little booklet again. We'll look at the sticker sheet and the diamonds here in just a minute. First, I want to roll this backwards so you can get a good look at this original art, or at least the render on the canvas. This one looks like it's not too big of a size either. This is maybe like 40 by 60 is kind of what it looks like. 16 by 24 inches. I bet that's like 40 by 60 centimeters. Ooh, no, maybe. We'll measure it. All right, so there we go. Look at this cutie. Okay, so right away I wanted to show you when I unrolled this and I saw these larger symbols on here, like these. I'm like, oh, are we gonna have some special drills in here? Because that is gonna be incredible. And maybe it was listed that way when I ordered it, but I have to be honest with you guys, December 2021, that was kind of a long time ago in my brain. I don't remember what I had for breakfast this morning, which is really a trick question because I haven't had breakfast yet this morning. So no, I don't remember what the listing said as far as if it said like, oh, there's gonna be like these really different special drills. There we go. Now we're laying flat. So this is Forest Fox by Julia Watkins. It looks like we're gonna have 70 colors. Holy cow! That is a lot of colors for a kit this size. Let's do a measurement. So it says 24 inches, which equates to, let's take a look. That's 64 centimeters tall. It's like it looked a little bigger than 60 centimeters to me. And then 43 centimeters wide. So yeah, it's beginner friendly in the size, but just like the last kit, not beginner friendly in the number of colors and the sheer amount of confetti. So taking a look, here's our sticker sheet again with the pre-cut stickers. There's that pretty original artwork. See how it has like a really like interesting effect with those like dots and everything in the artwork. So I'm sure that's why they've given us these special drills. So it looks like we're gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ABs and then 5 special drills that say D. Whatever that means. We are going to find out. This has, what are these, rounds? Yeah, so it has round diamonds. Really, really pretty color spread. Lots of blues and greens. And then of course some oranges for the foxes. So again, these are pre-bagged. It's got the sticker on here. I'm gonna keep it in the tube that it came in. Oh man, I have to rip the fox. Okay, you know what? I don't want to rip that fox sticker. I'm just going to do a cut and I'll tape it back up later because yes, I am that silly. Feel free to make fun. It's fine. Oh, hopefully I just didn't make a huge mess for myself for later. But so here is a look at some of these really pretty colors. Look at those blues, every shade of green imaginable. Wow, green and aqua. And then of course we have some oranges and browns for our fox friend. These are pre-bagged, same thing as the past two kits where we've got the legend number here and then the DMC code here. So many colors. Here's another batch I'll show you. Since there are 70 colors in such a small canvas. I think, yeah, you're gonna have a lot of bags that just don't, a lot of colors that just don't have a ton of diamonds in them. That's not shocking because they're fitting this many colors on a small canvas. So there's gonna be a lot more confetti, And I think that that perfectly suits this piece because when you look at the original artwork, it looks like literal confetti. So I think that makes perfect sense, to be honest with you. Let me pull out our special diamonds here at the end. So it said 6 ABs, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ABs, and then 5 of these other special drills. So I'll show you the ABs first. We're gonna have a white AB, a lavender AB, an orange AB, because of course I bet there's gotta be some of this orange AB in the fox, a pretty greenish aqua AB, a true yellow AB, and a pale yellow AB. So there are 6 ABs. You can have that pretty sparkly iridescent coating. And then you guys, look at these fun and amazing special diamonds. So here, let me just show you up close on one of them first. So it looks like these are larger crystals, so larger than a regular round diamond in size, but that silver backing, this means that these are going to be crystals. You guys, this is going to be perfect for this kit. This is going to be amazing. So I love, 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 love this. Oh my gosh. So we have a green, a really gorgeous royal purple, this yellow, and then we have this pretty like pale blue, kind of a darker blue too, and then more of a clear, almost sparkler effect. So you guys, this is gonna take a minute. We're gonna try to find out where these ABs and these crystals go. I mean, we know where the crystals go. That's really obvious. The crystals are literally, those oversized crystals are literally sprinkled over the entire thing. All 5 of those colors just sprinkled throughout. So anywhere that you are seeing a larger than usual symbol is one of those crystals. So I don't think I necessarily need to go and point out each of those individually. I think you get the idea. There's a lot of them though. But let's try to find some of these ABs. So we have our white and our lavender ABs. Let's start with looking for those. I see some of the white ABs sprinkled through the fox's tail, as well as a bit through the branch the fox is sitting on, or the cliff ledge. Or stone or something. The lavender AB, where are you? Where would I find you, Mr. Lavender AB? Okay, so I see some of the lavender AB right here. And a little bit right here. Some more of the white AB here. And a little bit of white AB in the fox's face. That lavender AB, we don't have a ton of. It's just a little bit of it. Oh, I missed it. We have some of the lavender AB actually here at the tip of the fox's tail again. So this is a very abstract fox. There's all kinds of colors in it, not just your white and orange. Some white ABs in the fox's ears on both sides, just a little bit. And yes, that's those 2 ABs. Next, let's try to find our orange and our aqua ABs. So the number 9 and the number 6. I'm gonna look at the bottom first. So, okay, down here in this patch, we have some of the aqua AB, and then we have some of the orange AB sprinkled. There's just 2 of them right here. A little bit lightly dotted and sprinkled throughout the fox's tail going up. A ton of the orange AB is just confettied throughout the fox's body. All throughout the fox's body, lots of that orange AB. And then that, let's look for the aqua AB and make sure I didn't miss it, because with this amount of confetti, it's very, very likely that I've missed some. Ooh, there's a big chunk. There's big chunks of the aqua AB right here, over here. And so we get up into the fox's face. I see orange ABs all throughout the fox's face, doing some really pretty highlighting throughout. And then I see a good amount of the aqua AB over on this side, and a little bit over here, a good amount over here as well. So a nice shimmery effect. Last but not least, we have 2 shades of yellow ABs to look for, a darker yellow and a pale yellow. And right off the bat, I see some of the darker yellow right here. I see some of the pale yellow right here. And then it's playing tricks on my eyes. I'm sure I'm overlooking some. Or not. Some of the darker, okay, here we go. Right in here, there's a bunch of the darker yellow AB. There's a lot of it through the fox's back. And the more pale yellow AB, I see a little bit here on the fox's chest. And some of the pale yellow AB in the fox's face right here in the center, kind of doing some pretty highlighting. A little bit of the darker yellow AB right here. Some of the pale yellow AB off here to the side. And then a little bit of the dark yellow right here at the top of the fox's ears. And I think that's it. So it is very likely that I missed some of those ABs. If you look up close again, you'll see lots of confetti. There's a good reason why I may have missed some. But look at those crystals that are also sprinkled throughout. Don't forget about those. This looks like it's going to be a really, really fascinating project to work up. And I bet that the finished effect is going to be really, really gorgeous. Honestly, I've never worked on a kit quite like this before. I think that it's going to be so gorgeous. I love that Craftibly is branching into using a variety of these special drills. I think it's going to be gorgeous. So you guys, again, this was Forest Fox. This is by Julia Watkins, and it's the same licensing company as the Sara Burrier. So I think any kits that they release that were an artist that licenses through this company, SCCS Incorporated, I think those are the ones that they no longer have the licensing rights to. So to my knowledge, my best guess is that this kit, along with Eternal Companion Mermaid, are not going to be available, but I think that first one, the dragon one with the gal riding on his back, I think that one is still going to be available. I will take a look on their website and see, and I'll have all that information listed below. Please know that Craftibly truly is a small family business, and so much of this was completely out of their control, and they are always trying to take into account feedback. They're trying to grow and learn and do better. They know that this process of pre-orders did not go well, and whether or not it was in their control, it did not go well with the length of time that it took and everything, and the issues with losing licensing after the fact. So please, please, please be gracious. Know that they are really, really working hard to make improvements, and I am sure that they will do their very best to continue to bring us really amazing paintings and to do things differently and better going forward. So like I said, they have been very communicative throughout the process, and that honestly has made all the difference to me. When a company is communicating about issues, I am much, 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 much more likely to be understanding and lenient and patient, and just to get it and to just be okay with it. And of course, to then give them another chance. I can absolutely say that I will be buying from Craftibly again and continuing to support them as a company, because I think that they are really one of the good ones out there. Like, for sure. They are trying to listen to customers. They're licensing their artwork. They're trying to put out a really, really high quality product with some beautiful hand rendering as well. So I highly encourage you to go take a look at what they have to offer, even if they don't necessarily have the kits that I have shown you here today. I hope this gives you a sense for the quality of the product they have to offer, the really neat variety of things that they're offering as far as like special drills go, and just how beautiful these look like these are going to be to work on and how they're going to look completed. So definitely give them a chance, you guys. I think they're well worth it. But anyway, I really, really enjoyed getting into these 3 pre-order kits with you guys today. Let me know if you have any questions. I will do my very, very best to help, and I'm going to link to and list all of the information that I have about these 3 kits down below in the description box below this video. I hope that I'll get to work on one of these kits soon so that I can show you how they look once they're complete, and talk more about the process of actually working on them. But in the meantime, like I said, Craftibly has my ringing endorsement. So I am not an affiliate with Craftibly. I did use my friend Laura at Anxiety Art Adventures. She had an affiliate code that I used at the time. I will link to her channel and highly encourage you to go check her out, because her content is fabulous and she's an all-around amazing person. So and she probably has a discount code that you can use as well. Thank you so much for watching, my friends. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, would you mind giving it a thumbs up before you head out? That always is really, really helpful for me. And of course, if you're not already subscribed and want to see lots more diamond painting content from me, including when I do work on these kits, please subscribe. There should be a button just below this video you can click on, along with a bell you can click to be notified when I do share new videos. All right, my friends, I hope you have an amazing rest of your day, and I'll chat with you in the next one. Bye.